Hey guys, Daniel Master 87 here. It's been a while. I've just been really busy. That was a quick lobby join. I've seen that there's a bunch of different changes in this next update. The PTV's already out. And with it is gonna be coming a new Haddonfield. It's getting remastered, revamped, whatever you want to call it. And then the Legion and Ghostface reworks, even though they're not reworks at all, they're just like a few quality of life things and then some add-on changes. So with Legion, it's gonna be like you get faster for each time you hit a survivor with your power in Feral Frenzy. So it's gonna be like Blight's Blighted Crow or Blighted Rat, where for each consecutive person you've hit with it, you're gonna go faster. And additionally, after you've hit 4 people with your power, the 5th time you hit someone with it, they're instantly gonna go down. I still don't think that's gonna be enough to make Legion viable. We can see how much additional power he can get through his new add-ons, but I just don't think it's gonna be enough. And then with Ghostface, it's just like once he's marked you and you're exposed, then you're not gonna be able to break him out of his Night Shroud. Other people can, but you can't. So still gonna be weak against Survive with Friends. Same thing with Legion. And they're both getting new chase music. And I think Ghostface new chase music is fine, but a lot of people are complaining about it. Because they say it hurts my ears and stuff like that. I think they're being a little over dramatic, but it does get repetitive really quick. And the cool thing about the Legion chase music is that he has these different mixtape add-ons, and depending on which ones you're using, it alters his chase music. So that's pretty cool. I'm expecting a DC there. And from the new Haddonfield, I can tell there's a lot of very strong palettes still. I saw a few pretty weak ones, but overall it's gonna be like the same palette bonanza that it was before. And some of those houses could be problematic as well because their insides are like really dark. What's this guy doing? Let's hope he finishes it. I'll go for the save. What? That was really weird, was it not? That guy's at second stage now. I saw the heat coming from his chainsaw, the smoke, so I thought he was chainsaw sprinting already and he'd go past me. He's gonna go to stop the unhook now. I can't believe it took them that long. Okay, I'm gonna heal myself here. Yeah, he DC'd. He waited till one person was dead to put his boon down. How is he doing that, just holding his chainsaw like that? This guy wants to kill himself on hook for some reason. This guy just won't stop coming for the unhook. Wow, that was cocky. He might get down for that. And probably blame it on me as well. I don't think it's wise to just heal like when the killer's 10 feet away. He doesn't want to be healed for some reason, even though I just heard him healing. My bad, I don't know why that skill check didn't hit. He'd better have inner strength or something if he's doing that. The whole reason I brought Counterforce was because I was scared of Pentimento, because I had a bad match with that a while back. The Huntress relit like 7 freaking totems. I still feel like I need Spine Chill when going against killers like Sadako and like those stealth hillbillies. But overall I think I can play without the perk at this point. Coming up here. No. Drop it to be safe. Shack pallet's still up. You did it too soon. Why would you ever swing for that? Nope. When's he gonna leave me? I've like never seen stubbornness like this. Yeah, he just gets the chainsaw now. No, I was behind him when he swung. That hit wouldn't have landed for me. That guy was so greedy with that hook placement. I bet if I would have hit all of those great skill checks, I would have wiggled off. Apparently the Dwight has a boon too. They're waiting till like we've already lost to place the boons. I don't understand. And it's against Hillbilly too. He insta-downed you. I can't even tell if this Hillbilly was even good. The Jeff killing himself on hook and the other guy DCing didn't do us any favors. That's my 4%. This is the kind of game I want to show to the guy on the forums who said that at the end of the day, you as the survivor are responsible for your own actions or something like that. Like thinking that as long as you're just good enough with Survivor, you can escape no matter what. No, it's not like that. Survivor isn't the power role for that reason. This was a freaking curve hillbilly and he wasted that much time in chase against me. So even though I was doing that well in chase, which with any efficient team, if they were still alive, they would have gotten all the gens done. I still ended up dying, we all did. So how was that my fault that this guy DC'd at 1,000 points? And then the other guy got himself to second stage for no reason, when he could have just waited and we would have got him. And he could have done another chase. Oh, it was the Mori he was doing, that's why the guy DC'd. Still a waste of time. If the killer's got a Mori, if he's gonna tunnel or camp you out, just let him do it and struggle on hook for as long as you can. Because you say, I hate killers who camp and tunnel, but you're encouraging their behavior every time you DC or kill yourself on hook prematurely. Because instead of just hanging on the hook and allowing the killer to waste their time standing there waiting for you to get off, you're accelerating your death so that he can leave you that much quicker and then camp someone else up to death. Like, do you not see what you're doing? Yeah, the Haddonfield rework is visually stunning, but it's always like this when they've remastered the maps. Like, everything goes into the map looking good. Balance is not taken into account at all. Because as we expected, there's god loops and breakable walls. They've actually introduced like a new god palette at the House of Pain. And sometimes the House of Pain is open for you to loop and sometimes it's not. And I don't understand why. Unless they have another house somewhere that gets closed off whenever House of Pain opens up. Because that would at least make some sense. But if it's not, and it's like, sometimes you have an additional House of Pain and sometimes you don't, then that makes no sense. But a big problem I'm seeing with the map is it's very open, so stealth killers aren't going to get much on there. And the street is so wide that they've been able to put even more car loops and strong loops in there. And these pallet loops that you see in the street area and the garden areas, they are freaking strong, like literally an infinite once you put them down.
That's me, baby.
So that's what I'm worried about whenever that map hits live. And Otstarva gave me a panic attack this morning because he misread the patch notes and said that survivors in the dying state will now trigger Hag's traps, and it's like, oh my gosh, why would they do such a thing? It turns out he just misread it wrong, and I made a forum post and everything about it, and they're like, that's not what the patch notes say. What it really says is it fixed the problem before where if a survivor was healing a survivor that was in the dying state, but the trap wouldn't go off. And they fixed that to where now it does, so it's actually a buff to Hag, I think. This meat packing plant. Where is that coming from? Oh, it's Legion. They're preparing for the rework. Oh, crap. It lagged me there, did you see that? I need to fix that crap already, like seriously. They fix something for a couple patches and then they mess it up again. Please don't heal me, it's Legion. Look for the totem. Boom. And 20% additional cleansing speed from counterforce. If he had Undying, that would have been 40% speed on the next totem we did. But we don't need it now. Okay, they're in there. I couldn't tell which floor they were on. Already running. God pallet, which I could use. I'd rather use these God pallets though. I think because she didn't have Enduring and she just had Spirit Fury, we were able to escape her. Even with Spirit Fury. Let's retrace our steps to find the gem. It was right here. I don't know if they're doing an MMR test still or not. I don't know. If we were to heal ourselves right now, we would heal really fast. Out of my way. There's a gym down here too. The Legion literally can't use their ability if you just stay injured, so why would you heal? This might not be good. Again. So they did have Spirit Fury Enduring, they just didn't catch up to us that last time for some reason. This is bad. I didn't want to get down and not get her off the hook there, so I'll let her go to second. Okay. So in that scenario, it would have been smart to heal so I could go in for the save. Where'd she go? Now she needs to heal because she's dead on hook. Where did she go? I can heal you. She thinks we're still down there. Why did you do that? Okay, cool. Let's see if this killer has NOED. Remember, killers with Spirit Fury Enduring want you to stun them, so it's better to drop the pallet early. If you don't know if they have it ready or not. I can potentially body block for someone here since I can heal. Yep. That's gotta suck. I try to do that a lot, and sometimes it doesn't work out, and I just backflip when the killer downs me, and then they hook me, and my teammates are cowards, so they run out. And then I die. Everyone should have gotten out here. Okay, good. This is what I mean. The survivors can just run whatever. They don't have to run meta perks every time. I mean, look at me. Desperate Measures, Counterforce. This guy had Plunderers open, Plunderers ace in the hole for some reason. And he was teabagging the Legion, which is like one of the weakest killers in the game right now. And these people confuse me because they complain about going against Blight and Nurse all the time and say that they have no counters. But then every time they go against a Clown, a Legion, or a Ghostface, they just teabag them. Like, what message are you sending? Like, we're gonna bully you because you're using this weak killer. And your loss was your fault alone, and not that the killer you were using is weak. That's just gonna tell the killers you need to play the strongest killers with the strongest perks, with the strongest add-ons every time, if you don't want to be bullied. And so that's what people do, and then they get mad at the result that they themselves have created. And I am a pessimist when it comes to killer stuff always, but I really don't think that the Ghostface and Legion changes are going to make them viable. They'll be noob crushers for sure, but they were already. I don't have any killer challenges or daily, so I can just play whoever. We'll play like an oddball killer and then an actual good killer. I'll play Wraith. And if I have Black Horde, so I can save these add-ons, we'll use Windstorm and increases uncloaking speed. Yeah, these two add-ons are the ones you want when playing Wraith. If not, you're done. Do I have any stronger perks like No Way Out? No, that's all we got. So Sloppy, Thana, Bamboozle, because you need that on Wraith. And then Noed. And I said a while back that my thoughts on Sloppy Butcher were like, why would you ever run this perk over other perks, and why would you ever run Thanatophobia over other perks? Like, they've been power creep to crap right now. But at this point it's like Pop and Ruin and stuff like that are not strong to me. They are to everyone else, but not to me. If you go against a certain caliber of survivors, they will ensure that you get 0 value out of those gen regression perks. And people don't see that. They're like, well, if you just get a few hooks, or if you just play well. No, that's not how it works. So instead of putting on a bunch of perks that potentially you would only get 1 or 2 uses out of throughout the whole match, like Pop, I choose to use perks that are pretty much guaranteed to do stuff. So that's Sloppy Butcher and Thanatophobia. Sloppy Butcher keeps them injured for longer. Thanatophobia puts extra slowdown on the sabotaging, repairing, and totem cleansing speeds for however many people are injured. And so it's not great slowdown, it's just like mediocre passive slowdown, but it is passive, so you don't have to push survivors off gens at all times just to get regression from Ruin. You don't have to hope that the survivors let you hook them over and over and over again before all the gens are done. With Pop, And then even when you do have pop, you have to stop to kick the gen, so if there was a survivor working on it, you just let them go for free, because you had to stop and kick the gen to use your perk. And again, people don't see that. I'm still bitter about the Wraith nerf and the Deathflinger nerf and all that. And that's why I play killers like Wraith and Clown and stuff like that, only with certain add-ons. Because if it's not with those add-ons, then like I don't even want to play them. They're too weak. It's a complete 180 from how I used to think about killers. I'm like, I'm gonna use all of their browns and then all of their yellows, all their greens, so on and so forth. But you just can't do that. You will be torturing yourself trying to win with a weak killer with weak add-ons, which were the browns and yellows, which I was always using first. So now I'm just using like the strongest possible add-ons. Not only because I have a higher chance of winning, but because nowadays any killer that has a strong add-on or just an add-on that does anything significant, people want it nerfed. That's the sad truth. And I swear half the time I do a video with Wraith, I get this map. Or at least this realm. Hey. You should have vaulted that. I knew you'd vault that. Waste the pallet. They don't waste pallets. That's already a sign that they're strong. Oh, you messed up. I might get you now. She had dead hard, so she got completely saved there. Yeah, that better have hit. It actually is kind of worth kicking gens when you've got stuff like the Natophobia. I used to think that gens like weren't worth kicking at all unless you had something like pop. Oh, I blocked you. Oh, he dead hard through me though. Trying to 360 till the very end to do a FOV exploit on me. And these hooks are very far. If like one person came to body block right now, I probably wouldn't get this guy on a hook, which is kind of stupid. Look how far apart these hooks are from each other. It was a change that I never really talked about that they did a while back, where they just made there be less hooks on the maps. That's completely pandering to like baby survivors. She'll vault the window, but I'll do this because I broke it already. She knew, because if I was under the pallet, then I could option select her at the short loop right there. I can't get her here. She'll have to drop the pallet first. Ooh, mind gamed. I had to waste an extra second there because my thing wouldn't let me kick it right away. She went back upstairs. There is a god pallet, I know, but still. Yeah. Wraith just feels so slow sometimes, even though he's supposed to be like a fast killer. Yeah, I knew she'd do that. Because they can. Find the Felix, hook him again, chase someone else, hook him again later. That's the only thing we can do right now. Because that girl is way too hard to down. Hey, you. And she's on a gen already, too. He didn't, he faked it. See, what is Pop doing for me if I had it right now? Oh, come on. It's like they know I'm on console, and that it's hard for me to hit people. How far did this guy run? I'll come up this way this time. Mix it up. It's her again. Are you just waiting on that gen? Let's try to get her this time. She messed up her dead hard and I swung correctly, but it aim dressed me to hit the pallet. I wouldn't have hit... I wanted to hit her, not that. Like, you can't even do what you want to as killer. Where is that? It sounded like she was running right next to me. What would Pop be doing for me here? I've only gotten one hook. And what would Ruin be doing if they destroyed it, which they easily can do? Is that live? Screw that. She just wasted the pallet. They replaced the boom. Invincibility from Dead Hard. I can't hear her. Just break this, whatever. Where's the Felix, man? My hits are meaningless because I keep healing up really quick at the boon. I can't. They just drop every pallet before I can hit them. Is this him? He's the only person I've gotten a hook on. If I can't get him out of the game, I pretty much get 0 kills in this scenario. Really? And then he drops that instantly. I just have to ignore the people on the gens, because getting this down is more important. There's pretty much nothing I could have done in this chase so far to down this guy. Oh, that's crap. I did a full lunge, not a small one. And they could be doing the gens way faster than this, by the way. Way faster. You slow down so much from uncloaking, it's like not even worth it. Now they're scared to come in for the save because I have no ed, and only because I have no ed. This pallet got used up. This is one of the few times where them throwing all the pallets down actually mattered, and she just 4%ed, so a person didn't even have to come save her. Is she hiding in here? What just happened? Does she have DS or something? Yeah. She just screwed up and came out of the locker prematurely. But she's not gonna get punished for it, is she? Is that hard? I can block this. Insta-heal. And that gets her out. And they teabag, like they did something special. Now I can't even get anyone at this point, if the Nia decides to heal. At least do this so she can't body block the other person. And now Hatch spawns for the other guy, so now he has another chance to escape. He's been putting his boon at the shack, so he might be there. It wasn't there. Now I can't even possibly get him. They're over here. Is this where they put the boon too? Boons are so stupid. They should really like show you where the freaking boon is. Because the killers get to see the Hex's aura, but not the boon's aura. And you know it's Circle of Healing too. It's none of that other crap. It's always Circle of Healing. And tell me this, she's using a purple add-on on a med kit that basically gives her another health state, right? Why then is stuff like All-Seeing Blood overpowered, even though it's just aura reading? Because All-Seeing Blood used to have a greater aura reading range, and now it doesn't, because people were saying it was OP. You're lying to yourself if you don't see the double standards in this game at high level. I was literally in chase all the time, and I even kicked the gens a few times, and it didn't do anything that match. I got like 3 hooks. And the guy who screwed up at jumping in the locker to get a free DS still got out. Like, what kind of 1K game was that? Alright, get off this garbage killer who can't even do well with 2 purple add-ons. But a survivor wins the game off of 1 purple add-on. Let's play an actual good killer. Even though she's not that good because she's not S tier. And you need S tier in this game. The S tier killers in this game are like any other game's freaking B tier characters. They're that weak overall. Because we've had good times with the Artist and the Blight and killers like that, but we've won plenty of times only because we were using those killers against weak survivors. Like, as I said that last match, they freaking landslide victoried me when I had Noed and OP Wraith with OP add-ons, allegedly, and everything. And it was still just 1K. People say Artist has no counters as well. Like, she can just zone you out, bro. Just zone them and they can't do anything. They make her sound like the new nurse. And then again, people have said that freaking Sadako is the new nurse as well. Like, if you actually know how to play the killer and play them well, then the survivors have a really hard time beating you. I'm so sure of that. Would you like to provide video evidence of you going against survivors who know what they're doing? And not just people you got matched with because the ranking system and the matchmaking system sucks. When the next update comes out, I will be entertaining Legion and Ghostface just to test out how the new versions of them are. Like the new chase music, the new add-on, stuff like that. But after that, me and them are done. Just like we are right now. I mean, rarely I have some fun playing as them, but it's like the 50 win streaks thing. I'll starve, I can't do them anymore. Because all it takes is going against one decent team, not even like a competitive team, just a decent team who's like decently fast on gens. And they take away your win, even though you did everything you possibly could. I don't know, I'm just randomly firing, and I hit somebody. But she knows the tech where you can just jump in a locker and it gets rid of your power. Unfortunately, we don't have Noed on this killer. Not right now, anyway. And then she can vault right behind us. But she didn't. Dead hard to save her. I almost missed that attack as well because of the aim. It's been funny to me where like you have to aim as killer in this game with like a melee freaking attack. Any other game it would be like super generous hitboxes and stuff like that. Let's try that. It didn't work. And sure, with Pain Resonance or Pop, I could have hit that gen, but... Well, I could have just grabbed you and instantly downed you there. Why would you do that? These guys don't get punished for, like, all the mistakes they make. Where's this Claudette at? I could barely hear her. Nope. That's another thing I don't understand. How the game works, the survivors are supposed to be able to go through your body if you attack and then dead hard. And then they dead hard. But now it's just super inconsistent because it seems like they go through my body anyway, even though I don't attack. Man. I hate that freaking, that crap where you can just dead hard at the last second and get your sabotage. Got her. I almost feel like hitting a survivor while they've got birds on them should reset their throwing off animation. Dang, really? And now the lorry's already up. Oh, why wouldn't you go for the pallet? And get the Claudette because she's the only one who's been hooked so far. I couldn't even tell she was freaking there. Awesome. And why are no gens done at this point, by the way? They easily could have had them done. They just 99 gens and then leave them. This could be a free health stake for us. Oh, that didn't hit her. Come on. They never panic in the way you'd expect. You're kidding me. Who freaking dodges that hardcore? Faked it. She let me zone her out there, but she didn't have to. Like, just dodge the crows like you did at that last loop, and you wouldn't have run to the corner of the map where there was nothing to run to. And we've lost the middle gen at this point, so it's only a matter of time before we lose this game. Missed her too. This is so stupid. I was winning this game like a second ago. You're not gonna loop this, are you? Yeah, I thought not. Really? Now I can zone her out. Or not, because there's another pallet right here, man. I couldn't even hear him. This game gives them our will for free all the time. It gives it to them for absolute free. Oh, come on! That was a 120% lunge. Free grab. Why would she do that? These guys are doing this gen in my face. Make it to where she can't do anything. Not without risking death. Got you. I don't know, you touched that gen so you don't have DS or anything. They're all in a dangerous position now, but it probably won't matter. Oh my god. That harder saves them every time. How the heck did that miss? The only way we get kills here is from a 4K slug. Oh, come on. Then she can just vault and be safe. How are you healed? Oh, what? She just ran through it like it was nothing. Bro. This is not fair at all. She just ran into a wall and that's who's beating me. That should have hit. What the heck, man? Everyone has dead heart. Everyone has 3 health states. And I'm not gonna pick up because sandbagged. Oh, come on. Now she can't do her dead hard sabotage thing. What the heck? No, I couldn't even get that. We'll just take our 1 kill from this guy and be done with it. I'm tired of being these guys' freaking plaything. And they know the guy's dead on hook too, so they're gonna try to protect him. This is so stupid. I can't. Where's this other guy at anyway? They all just ran out. It's just a game, bro. That's what I get told all the time. Luckily, I freaking barely black pipped this game. Because other games, like, I play my freaking heart out and I can't even get to this point on the scoring system. These guys are freaking losers, by the way. Where they see how hard you've had to play to get 1 kill or 0 kills and they just teabag you anyway. Because their freaking perks bailed them out. It had nothing to do with their skill. They did gens so freaking slow compared to other people. 1, 2, 3, 4 dead hards, and you don't see a problem with this perk. Get the heck out of here. It's just a 3rd health state, that's all it is. No killer perk comes close to freaking doing what survivor perks do. Like there's no perk that says, oh, at any one point I just do a longer lunge so that it overrides your dead hard. No, killers don't have that. They have freaking coup de grace, which is like a meme of that. It's a freaking parody of that. Because you have to lose gens to get a longer lunge, and then it's not even a freaking longer, faster lunge, which is what you'd need to beat dead hard. It's just a longer one. So it wouldn't even work against dead hard a lot of those times. And this is another reason why I've been not making Dead by Daylight videos, because I like to play killer and all it is freaking me losing over and over again. And if it's not that, then it's me hiding the truth from you, not necessarily lying, but just showing you my wins instead of my losses, which are all the freaking time. It just feels dishonest of me to just post wins all the time, even though other people are comfortable with doing that. Because those are the kinds of people that, like, do killer bullying compilations and, this crazy killer build got me 4 kills and stuff like that. It's fake as heck. Because you know they're just cherry picking the matches they show you. I guess that's enough salt for this video. This is Daniel Master 87 signing out.